Hey guys, today we're going to discuss the pros and cons of all 5 companies that we've looked at so far. So just to remind you, we are going over ABS Kids, Mosaic Pediatric Therapy, Above and Beyond, A Bridge to Achievement, and Achievement's ABA Therapy. So the pros seem to outweigh the cons. At ABS Kids, there's a lot of services offered. There's great BCBA support. There's easy access to help desk and then maintenance for the center, monthly training, consistent pay, and PTO accrual with their full-time model that's coming. Monthly performance trackers to let the staff know how they're doing and where they need to improve, 401k and health benefits. The financial stability is coming. Right now, it's a little bit wishy-washy, but they are working on a full-time guaranteed hour model. The customer loyalty seems good. Families don't usually leave unless there are, like if the kid has graduated or if there's a reason for them to um, be on what they call a caregiver support plan because they are not meeting their hours. That's not usually them leaving, it's usually them getting um, released from services just because they're not able to make the commitment that is needed. The work culture is friendly, but it can be kind of cliquey, and customer service is great. They're easily reachable and happy to help. Mosaic Pediatric Therapy, they have a really great reputation, super supportive environment. They have similar services with the BCBA support, the help desk, maintenance, trainings, pay and PTO, feedback from BCBAs, and then 401k and health benefits. They do have better financial stability. They have guaranteed hours and PTO and sick day accrual. Their customer loyalty is great. A lot of their families are really super happy. They stay for the full length of services. Work culture is collaborative and positive, and they are easy to reach by email or phone. Above and Beyond offers the same services as the previous two. Um, Similar pay, PTO, feedback from their supervisor. They've got trainings and support from everybody within the center. Families are very happy. There's a lot of customer loyalty. They stay. They love their teams. Work culture is supportive and friendly, and customer service is great. They're responsive in management and HR teams. A Bridge to Achievement um, seems to be the one that stands out the most. They are smaller, so they have a good reputation so far that could improve once they grow. But they do have a lot of strong inclusivity. They have similar services with BCBA support, maintenance, trainings, pay and PTO, feedback from their supervisors, good benefits, and they do meetings with their BA before they cover new kids. They also have a trainee program for people who are aspiring to be BCBAs. They have good guaranteed hours with paid cancellations for staff, so they give them like admin work to do. Customers are happy. They stay for the length of the services. Many of them love the teams that their kids are on. Work culture is supportive and collaborative. They are very friendly, and customer service seems to be good. They're easy to reach in all areas. A Bridge to Achievement has also a really good reputation with happy staff that feel super supported. Services are pretty much the same. All ABA companies typically have similar services in terms of like the support from your BAs, the trainings, the pay, the PTO. They also have annual bonuses, feedback regularly, and then pretty good benefits. Their financial stability is good pay, and sometimes that's kind of all you need. Customer loyalty. Families really love sending their kids there. They really love the compassion that they can see from their team members when they're coming to get their kid or dropping their kid off at the end of the day and talking about like progress that they've made and achievements and stuff like that. Work culture is very supportive and welcoming. They're very proud to be part of this company. Um, Customer service is great. They're able to communicate and collaborate between families and teams and, get things done for what they need. We haven't seen a lot of resistance to change. It was very hard to find information on that for achievements. So we're going to put that as a pro. For cons, unfortunately, there's many. ABS Kids has a very low reputation with a very high turnover. They do not currently have guaranteed hours or paid cancellations, which is a big con. The work culture is friendly, yes, but it can be cliquey. Again, something that is seen throughout ABA that I've noticed. Many locations are hit or miss with whether they're super friendly and supportive, or if some people feel like they're cliquey, which is just kind of the way it is. There are some more limitations there. The BCBAs sometimes have 4-day work weeks for 10 hours a day, which leads to lack of support towards, teams when that BA is out. They also do have a high deductible health insurance, which, health insurance isn't health insurance, but a high deductible sometimes makes it hard. They are a bit resistant to change. They have a lot of pushback about any change that people ask for, but it's not the worst we've seen. Mosaic Pediatric Therapy, they mostly just have a limitation of services. There's not a lot of paid holidays. Sorry, there's no paid holidays. There's a risk of losing hours if you don't agree to your schedule changes, and those schedule changes usually are not communicated well. They do seem unwilling to change just from the reviews that I was reading about that. Staff bring these issues to their attention and they're not willing to budge. Above and Beyond has a decent reputation. They could do better. Some locations have a higher turnover and very unhappy staff, and others have high, a lower turnover with happier staff. They are financially stable until a client cancels and then you don't get paid, similar to ABS. There is no sick days or PTO days as a part-time employee, which is tricky for those in that field, especially if your cancellations are not paid. There's no clear answer on resistance to change, so not necessarily a con. A bridge to achievement, they have a limitation of services with a difficult work-life balance being reported. Staff said that it was really hard to balance like the cases and the times that families are reaching out or team members are reaching out, but it was kind of a mixed review on that. They don't seem like they're not willing to change, but again, they are still small, so right now they don't really need change. Achievements ABA, they are slow to accrue PTO and there's no paid holidays. Again, not really able to find something about change with them, but many companies do find it difficult to change, especially ABA because it is so science-based. So though there's not a lot of reporting on the change, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good, but it also doesn't mean it's bad. Overall, the pros are that the pay is pretty median with the job. They all offer really good starting pay. A lot of them have great BCBAs who love their job, are really focused and willing to make the best for those children. And they do most do seem to have decent PTO and or sick time. The cons seem to be that there is a high turnover. Again, that is the field. It is difficult, it is challenging, and with that work-life balance, it could make it harder to keep staff. Another con is that there is majority of clicky environments in many places, and also that people are resistant to change. I'm hoping that this information is helpful in picking a company. We'll talk soon.